Hey guys, it's bread making time. So I'm about to have my 10K walk. It's still morning time, and I was thinking, you know what? Let me already prepare the bread that I want to make for our lunch, so that it can already rise as I'm walking. It takes like an hour to let it rise, which is perfect. It's a very easy recipe. I actually already made a very nice, yummy bread recipe. This is gonna be even easier, and I'm gonna add some flavor. So I'm gonna make two batches, two different flavors. We had a cheese plate in the weekend, so I still have some olives left. So I'm gonna make one with olives, and I'm gonna make one with raisins and some cinnamon. So yeah, let's get started. It's a very, like I said, a very easy recipe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this container first. I made so much food the weekend, like a lot, that all my containers are all there in the fridge, with all kinds of yummy stuff in it. And I honestly don't have any containers left anymore. So I'm just gonna use this one for the second batch. Here's some salt and sugar. I'm gonna add some water. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I freestyle a lot and I don't really measure. So when I follow a recipe, I'm like, oh, well, that kind of looks okay. So let me pour a little bit more in. The good thing about this recipe is that you don't have to use your fingertips, your hands. You don't have to knead. You can just use the spoon, maybe a wooden spoon if you have that would be preferable. And you mix it really well. And then I'm gonna add the yeast. Oh, this looks pretty good already. Since I want to make two flavors, I'm gonna do half of it here. And half of it is here. By the way, this recipe is online too, so I'm gonna link that for you guys as well. So we're gonna first start with the olives. Fika, do you want to have some olives? Come get it before it's all in the bread. We're from the Netherlands, and in the Netherlands we have the best bread. And since we live in Mexico now, I do, there are some people that create their own breads here in town, but I just prefer to make my own. And yeah, I just love baking, especially in the weekends. So it just makes me so happy. I'm not an incredible sweet tooth. I do love chocolate. But yeah, I'm more all in for like cheeses and olives. I used to like wine as well. I stopped drinking when I was around 30. And the reason why I stopped drinking was mostly because I started my sabbatical. And during my sabbatical, I worked out a lot because I had a lot of free time, right? So I started to really do some research on my health and on my food and on how everything works, like proteins and all the other stuff. And then I figured out, like, wait, there was so much sugar and alcohol. Like, why would I drink calories? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not that I love it that much. And also, I was on my spiritual path and I didn't want to have that fogginess in my mind. I didn't want to have any kind of spirits in my mind. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna stop. I don't need this. And so that was like over 10 years ago. And even when I got pregnant with Figo, like it was the easiest thing, right? Because I didn't have to stop anything. I never really adjusted my lifestyle for it because I already kind of did. Let me put some oregano in this one. Look, this is what it looks like now. So yeah, there are a lot of reasons why people stop drinking, but for me, it was more about awareness, health, being healthy, and overall just not needing it. And now I'm thinking, I don't even know why it's so normal. Okay, this one is ready to let it rise. Oh my God, I'm so happy that I was thinking, oh yeah, but then, and I was like, wait, Ash, if you already just start prepping the bread, and then as you're gone, all of the stuff, you can already rise And then is food time. Okay, I'm gonna leave this baby here. So with this one, Figo, I still have 2 olives for you if you want. Yeah? With this one, we're gonna go for more the sweet variation. We got some raisins, and we got some. I have so much more cinnamon, but I'm waiting for this baby to be done before I fill it up. I think I learned this from my mom. I always buy stuff in bulk. There's always food in my house, guys. Always. I think it's, you know, the Indian part of me slash Surinamese, because I know people from Suriname, they love food too, and they always like food is part of our culture. And actually, there is a part of me that is really thinking of, I want to work towards having a cook at home, someone who takes care of us, which is more normal here in Mexico. Um, and I really had to feel through that. Like, my identity is a lot around food. That's also why in my creation, I make a lot of food for you guys. I prep a lot of food. And I noticed that myself, like, interesting. Now, the past weeks since he has spring break, I really made a lot of more food on this channel. But I also really have that desire of someone just taking care of us, you know? In this case, someone taking care of me. And for me it's balance. It's not that I love cooking. It can be like right now it can be so amazing to just cook and to eat your own food. I love it. But there are moments honestly where I just don't like it, where we get home late and the little one still wants to eat something. I'm like, oh, really? Is it me? Am I the one? So long story short, I now have this fridge full with food. Um but guess what? The future me is going to be very happy because, you know, I can just warm it up and have a whole dish without having to stand in the kitchen. So that's amazing. But today I wanted to make this bread. So here it is. Both of them are here. So let me check the time. Perfect. I'm going to see you guys in an hour. See you in a bit. So I just got back from my walk and I spent a little bit more time than an hour because it was so good. Anyway, let's finish this bread. I am so excited to open this. In the meantime, I put the oven on. Look, guys. Oh, amazing. This is the olive one. This is the one with raisins and cinnamon. Oh my God. It smells absolutely amazing. Okay, let me do the following. So in the meantime, I dropped Figo off at Daddy's, and he told me, like, Mom, oh, wait, you gotta see what I'm doing, right? So here, I honestly can't believe it's so easy. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pour a little bit of the flour over the baguettes. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven for like 3 minutes and then slice it a little bit open. Then let it bake for another 10 minutes. So as I was walking, I dropped Figo off with Daddy and he said, Mom, when you're done with the bread making, can you please bring me some? So I promised him, which is why I make 4, so that they can have 2 and I will have 2. But I have this feeling that this is going to be a winner. And maybe next time I want to try it with some chocolate. I have some chocolate powder at home. Like, honestly, there are endless ways of doing this. Actually, it reminds me, I also have sesame seeds, you know, like throw some sesame seeds over it can be so yummy too. And that's the beauty of bread. You can just make all kinds of variations of it. Same thing goes with the granola that I made the other day. Um, it's going really fast. Like I have this one. Like look, this is what is left. I think I have another container somewhere here. Oh yeah, this one is still full. But yeah, we've been eating from it so much. And I love that when you prep food, like this morning, for example, because I was gonna make bread, I didn't want to spend too much time making breakfast, and so I just made this yummy yogurt for Figo with some fresh fruits. I had pineapple today with strawberries, and then I poured this over it, and so much love is in it. But it took like what, not even a minute to make. So this is one of the reasons why I love prepping food. Um, Anyhow, I think those 3 minutes are almost gone. I'm gonna get myself a shortened bread, I think. Oh, I thought I had one here. But yeah, I already cleaned it. So I'm gonna take you guys with me so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna do this. Perfect. Let's open it up. Where's my glove? There it is. I'm honestly burning my hands. It's so warm. I need to be quick. And now for like the coming 10 minutes, you're just gonna put it a little bit lower. I will have all the details in the description. And let it bake for another 10 minutes and then it's done. I think the most important thing is just to let it rest and cool off. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get ready because I just decided I want to go to the beach and do some reading. But yeah, it's a beautiful day and it's not too hot. So I want to make use of that. And I really feel like the ocean is calling me. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, and meanwhile, I'm gonna get my bag ready for the beach. Here's my book and my notebook in it. I always bring more than I actually end up using, but I love being prepared. So, in case I want film, camera, and my headset. Maybe I'm gonna take that with me as I'm walking. And I need to fill my water bottle because it's empty already after walking over an hour. We do that. Okay, done. Let me see. We have everything. I think we have everything. Yeah, I think the only thing left is for the bread to be made. You know, the olives, they have a strong smell. Smells so good. Good thing I'm gonna go to the beach so that I can eat it while I'm there. Now I'm getting impatient. Like those 10 minutes. I think it took me like 5 minutes to get ready. I'm still waiting for the bread to be ready. 10 minutes is nothing, right? So yeah, from baking bread that took me 8 hours for it to just rise. I'm now creating bread. Baguettes that take what, like 1 hour to rise and then a few minutes to create. Nothing, right? I think I'm just gonna do the dishes while I'm waiting. Oh my god, the smell. If only I could let you guys smell this. It's eyes. Can you see it? Oh my god. It smells so good. It's so hot, so I'm not gonna cut it. Especially the olive one. It has such a beautiful smell, such a good, like it brings me back to Florence in Italy. I can't wait to bite in it and to eat it. I'm gonna let it cool off. This one truly is a no-brainer, right? With video, you can transfer a lot. You know, you can see, you can hear it. You unfortunately cannot smell what I'm smelling right now, but it's delicious. So definitely try it out yourself. I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Bye.